Hey, how's it going, Loren? It was great talking to you earlier. This is Devin from SEO Dallas, Texas. Thanks for watching this video. I'm just going to show you 3 easy ways to beat your competition online. You're probably wondering why I'm even making this video for you, and it's simple. There's a lot of small business owners out there that are spending all of their time running their business, taking care of their customers, and they don't really have the time to learn how to make the internet work for them and bring in more of those customers. And typically the only thing holding them back from hiring a marketing agency is they don't know who is an expert, who's not. So I found that by making these attack plans and just giving them away for free, a lot of these business owners still end up raising their hands going, you know what, Devin, I like you, just take care of this stuff for me. So at the end of this all, you see I've got some tricks in my sleeve and you want me to help you out with this, give me a call and we can chat. And if you want to do this all yourself, that's totally okay. This is free education with no strings attached. What I'm going to talk to you about today, Loren, is going to be content, backlinks, and citations. So content is everything on the front page of your website that Google crawls through to determine what keywords to rank you for and where to rank you for those keywords. And keywords are just phrases that people search into Google to find your business. So for you specifically, it'd be like plumbing Houston, plumber Houston, Houston plumbing service, stuff like that. Now, for authoritative websites, Google looks for about 1,500 to 2,000 words, and that does include all the text that's readable, as well as whatever text is behind your images, as well as whatever your images are saved as. So let's take a quick peek at your website here. First off, you do have a great looking website. As I do like that you have this rotating gallery. You've got the photos, you got the pipes everywhere. It's a pretty cool website for sure. As far as your content goes, you're going to want to have some more in Google's eyes. You probably have about 200 to 300 words on this page. Let me see exactly how much. Google's going to want you to have about 1,500 to 2,000. Let me just see real quick. So, close this, bam. 262, right on the money. Yeah, so Google's going to want you to have about 1,500 to 2,000. Let me show you your main competitors. Oh, one more thing too. Whatever your image is saved as counts. So instead of having all this, you want to save it as something like Plumber Houston, Plumbing Houston, stuff like that. Okay? Same with your logo. Save image as Plumbing Houston, Houston Plumber, stuff like that. Your main competitors are nixplumbing.com. These guys are #1 on Google on the first page. You type in Plumber Houston. And you also have Abacus Plumbing. These guys are #2. And look, you see how much content they have? These guys have quite a bit. But again, easily beatable. They don't have 1,500 words. They probably are sitting closer to about 1,000. Let me double check for you. But whatever they have, you just want to beat them. They got 1174. 1,500 is going to blow them out of the water. So that's my first tip. My second tip is backlinks. These are important because Google's like a popularity contest. And look at how many other websites are linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. And not all links are created equal. You get a lot more power from other plumbing companies linking to you than you would from like Pizza Hut linking to you. Because obviously you're not a pizza company. And so I use a tool to check this out. It's called Ahrefs. It costs about $1,000 a month, but it does give you really valuable data on what's going on in the back end of websites. So says your website's been around since October of 19, or at least that's when you started doing SEO, and you have one website linking to you, which leads to one person a month coming in. Not a bad start. A lot of plumbers don't even have websites, let alone have any links to them, so definitely commend you for starting on it. Let me show you what you're up against. You've got Nix Plumbing. They have 281 websites linking to them, and then you have Abacus Plumbing, and they have 870 websites linking to them. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to beat these guys out, and the minimum you'd want to beat is these guys at 281. And the way you do that is you just go copy their links, the same ones they have, and get them for yourself. And the ones that have to do with plumbing are the best. So you would just go through and start grabbing those. Like US Plumbing Info would be a good one for you. Sugarland.com, it's a local one. Abacus Plumbing, Plumber for Hire, construction, all that stuff. So that's what I would recommend. And you don't have to beat these guys right away. Abacus, that'd be pretty high up. But look what happens if you just beat Nix Plumbing at 281 websites. You get like 300 to 350. Look what traffic they're getting. Could you imagine having 3,200 people going to your site every single month, and you're not having to pay HomeAdvisor for that kind of traffic? You're not paying Angie's List. You're not paying Yelp. That's all organic. That's all free, just from ranking to #1. That's why it's so important to do that. That's my second tip, is getting those backlinks. My third tip is going to be citations. When somebody does type in Plumber Houston and they're ready to buy, they're going to call the first plumber that shows up that seems trustworthy. And you obviously want to be that plumber because those are the easiest customers to close. Now, there's a ton of people who skip these ads nowadays, but also it could be from ad blockers or just bad experiences in the past. So the best place to rank yourself is right here in the Google My Business or local map hack section. To get here, you need more citations than your competitors. And citations are wherever your name, your address, and your phone number are listed in different directories across the web, like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, Angie's List, HomeAdvisor. These are really common ones. A great strategy here is to figure out what directories your competitors are listed in. list yourself in those exact same ones, and then add a bunch more on top. I always recommend adding 30 to 40% more to give yourself a nice space cushion. So once you take that #1 spot, it takes your competitors a long time to catch up to you. You typically have to do maybe an hour or two of work per month, just adding a couple citations to hold that #1 spot and keep getting all these close customers. So that's all I've got for you, Loren. I hope you found this really informative. What I went over today was content. I would definitely recommend getting your website up to about 1,500 to 2,000 words, just so Google knows that you're the authority. And make sure you have it's stuffed with keywords, as well as you want the keywords saved as whatever images are saved as. 2, you're going to want to copy your competitors' backlinks. You're up against about like 290, and the other one has like 870. I would first beat the guy that had 290. Just get like 350 of them, and you can just copy your competitors. And then citations, figure out what directories your competitors are listed in, list yourself in those exact same ones, and then add a bunch more on top to dominate them. So if you want to do this all yourself, like I said before, that's no problem whatsoever. This is a completely free education with no strings attached. All I ask is you just send me like a sentence or two of feedback as a response to this email. Just let me know what you thought about the video. It would be really helpful. If you do want me to help you take care of all this, Loren, give us a call. Our phone number is 214-441-6737. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this. I hope you have a great day.